The night my girlfriend asked me to pretend we had never met, I thought she was joking, until I realized she wasn't asking. She was warning me. My name is Daniel, and for 2 years, I thought I was in a stable, predictable relationship. Nothing dramatic. No constant fighting. No obvious problems. Just comfortable. Emma and I met at a mutual friend's birthday party. She was quiet, observant, the kind of person who didn't speak much but somehow noticed everything. That's what drew me to her. She made me feel seen, understood. At least that's what I believed. Looking back now, I realized something. She didn't understand me. She was studying me. It started with small things. Emma had this habit of remembering details I didn't even realize I'd mentioned. The exact time I woke up, what I ordered at a restaurant weeks ago. Even things like how you always check your phone before unlocking your door. At first, I thought it was sweet, attentive. Then it started to feel strange, because I didn't remember telling her most of those things. "Did I tell you that?" I asked once. She smiled. "You tell me more than you think." I didn't question it. I should have. The real shift happened about a month ago. Emma started acting distant, not cold, just distracted, like her mind was somewhere else. One night we were sitting on my couch watching a movie when she suddenly muted the TV. "Daniel," she said, serious, "have you ever felt like something in your life doesn't add up?" I laughed. "That's a weird question." "I'm serious." I shrugged. "Not really." She studied my face for a few seconds, then nodded slowly. "Good," she said, and turned the volume back on. That should have been the moment I pushed, asked questions, but I didn't, because everything still felt mostly normal. Until last Friday, Emma texted me out of nowhere. "We need to talk, tonight." No emojis and no context, just that. I felt that familiar tightness in my chest, the kind you get when you know something's about to change. She came over around 9, no kiss, no smile. Just walked in and sat down across from me. "We need to do something," she said. "What?" She took a deep breath. "From now on, we act like we don't know each other." I blinked. "What?" "Publicly, online, everywhere." I laughed nervously. "Okay, why?" She didn't laugh. "Because it's safer." The room went quiet. "Safer from what?" She didn't answer right away. Instead, she looked around my apartment, like she was checking something. "Emma, what's going on?" Finally, she looked back at me. "Have you ever checked your phone and noticed messages missing?" My stomach dropped slightly. "What do you mean?" "Like conversations that feel shorter than they should be." I frowned. No, but even as I said it, something in my mind hesitated. Because there had been moments, times when chats didn't make sense, when replies felt out of context. I just ignored it. Emma leaned forward. "They're watching patterns," she said quietly. "Who is?" She shook her head. "I don't know exactly, but I know how it works." My heart started racing. "Emma, you're not making any sense." "I know," she said. "That's the point." "What do you mean?" She swallowed. "Daniel, do you remember how we met?" "Of course I do." "At Mark's party." She stared at me. No, the word hit harder than I expected. That's not where we met. I laughed again, but this time it felt forced. Okay, then where did we meet? She didn't answer immediately. Then she said, "We met because you were looking for something." The room felt colder. What are you talking about? You just don't remember it. I stood up. Emma, this isn't funny. I'm not joking. She stood up too. You came to me, not the other way around. For what? She hesitated, then said, to find out why parts of your life don't exist. Everything went silent. What? She took a step closer. Daniel, you don't have any photos from before 3 years ago. I froze. That's not true. Check your phone. I didn't want to, but I did. Gallery, scrolls, scroll, and then nothing. 3 years. That's where everything started. No childhood, no teenage years, no past, just blank. My hands started shaking. This has to be some kind of glitch. It's not, she said. Then what is it? She looked at me like she was deciding something, then finally said, "You're not supposed to remember." The words hit like a punch. Remember what? She opened her bag and pulled out a photo. Old, worn. She handed it to me. It was me standing next to her. But we looked different, closer, more familiar, and behind us was a building I didn't recognize. What is this? I asked. That's where we met. Where? She took a breath. A research facility. My mind went blank. What kind of research? She didn't answer directly. Instead, she said, "They test relationships." I stared at her. What does that mean? They study attachment, memory, emotional bonding. I shook my head. That's insane. I know, she said softly. But we were part of it. I stepped back. No. They reset you, she continued, multiple times. Stop. But this time, her voice cracked slightly. This time, something went wrong. The room felt like it was spinning. What went wrong? She looked at me, and for the first time, she looked scared. You started remembering. Silence. Then she said the one thing that made everything worse. And they noticed. My heart started pounding. Who is they? She didn't answer. Instead, she walked toward the door. Emma, don't leave. She stopped, but didn't turn around. From now on, she said quietly, we don't know each other. Why? Because if they see us together. She paused, then whispered, they reset you again. My chest tightened. And you? She looked over her shoulder. They don't reset me. The way she said it told me everything. Then what happens to you? She didn't answer. She just opened the door. And before she left, she said one last thing. Forget me. Then she was gone, just like that. I stood there for a long time, not moving, not thinking, just existing, until my phone buzzed. A notification. Unknown number. I opened it. One message. Subject showing signs of recall. Reset scheduled. My blood ran cold. And in that moment, I realized something. Emma wasn't trying to scare me, she was trying to save me, but it was already too late.